Hello everybody, it's Nick from PressStartComic.com. It's May 30th, 2009. We're here at Funspot here in Wears Beach, New Hampshire for their 11th annual tournament. Come with me, smell the roses. We're going to play some games. Alright, hey everybody, we're out here outside, and for, Walter Day's recommendation, talking from Blaine, Twin Galaxies. How you doing, sir?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing very good. So, tell us what your role is in Twin Galaxies.
I am the Director of Editorial Services. I'm responsible for the content that goes onto the twingalaxies.com website, things like feature articles, gamer interviews, game reviews, world record announcements, and things like that.
So, how's it been since after, I have to mention King of Comics, because, I know there's so much brouhaha, but how much has the site picked up in traffic after that movie came out?
Well, it's picked up several times. The first time was when the movie hit the movie theaters, and the second time was when it aired last year on G4 TV during Funspot X. We had a tremendous increase in website traffic. We have certainly benefited tremendously from the movie, and I believe it's been a very positive experience and a learning experience for all of us.
Because now you have more newer gamers that are coming out to do records on some of the newer systems. Is that what you're trying to do now? Because I've noticed a lot, like you'll talk about, like the cover art for Madden 2010. You're trying to get more of the younger gamers in, because you have the whole market with all of us, all the classic gamers. So you want to see, hey, you new guys that are coming in, or some of you hardcore gamers that like your FPSs, that this is for you too. So is that what you're trying to convey as well?
Exactly. Twin Galaxies is great because it actually serves two distinct markets. One is the classic gaming market. We were born in 1981 in classic arcade gaming, which was then modern arcade gaming. And we've had a very long-standing and loyal following in the classic arcade gaming community that we'll never abandon. But we're also relevant and important in the modern world of video gaming. Every day we have new world records for the Nintendo Wii, the Nintendo DS, the Sony PlayStation 3, the PlayStation 2 system, the Xbox 360, today's modern consoles. So it's great that we actually are able to cater to both markets.
And we're here with the man, the myth, the legend. It's Gary. Nice to meet you, sir.
Good to see you again.
How many fun spots were there again?
There was, in New Hampshire, we had Wolfboro, Concord, Dover, Amherst. And of course the original location here in Wears Beach. We had another one in South Portland, Maine, and then we had one in Newport Richey, Florida. And actually the one in Florida is still there. Different name, it's called Stop and Play now, it's on US 19. But that was originally Funspot when it opened November 12th of '83.
Yeah, because we had some people with the videos like, I wish it was the fun spot near me, because I live in the one near Florida and it ain't the same.
No, well see the thing is there's a lot of different places called Funspot.
Yeah.
And they're not affiliated with us at all.
It's just Fun Zone and all the other places.
Somebody has the same name, or it's Fun Spot, two separate words. But we have no other locations now other than this one here.
So what made you decide to start the American Classic Arcade Museum?
Each week we'd have weekly managers meetings. And at the end of the meetings, Bob would always open up the meeting for general discussion and say, is there anything else anybody wants to bring to the table and talk about? And it was September of 1998. And I couldn't remember the exact time, but then I remembered, well wait, I had, notes we used to take at all these meetings, and I just thumbed through them until I found it. Where I had just made a suggestion that said, well, we have a lot of older games upstairs, And do you have any objection if I take and start moving them all into one particular area and kind of, you know, make like a museum type thing out of it, that because these games aren't out there anymore. You're not going to go into, I guess if you can even call it an arcade anymore, and find, you know, Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Galaga's, and whatever. So Bob said, yeah, you know, this sounds like a lot of fun. And a lot of people don't realize is that Bob is a big history buff. And in 1985, he and his son Tim formed the Lake Winnipesaukee Historical Society. And the Historical Society now actually has a museum on the property that abuts us here.
Yes, you see it when you go, because it's like Winnipesaukee Historical Society, Funspot.
Yeah, and also there was a newspaper that was published from, and I'm sure I'm going to get the dates wrong, it was 1888 through about 1912. It was called the Weir's Times. And in 1992, Bob resurrected the Weir's Times and started the newspaper running again, and has been running it ever since. And he just, you know, loved the history because he had many of the old original issues from the 1800s of the Weir's Times. And he just thought, you know, that'd be nice to get this going again because it was so historically significant at that time. So it was kind of a natural tie-in that, you know, he thought an arcade museum would be a good idea.
So we really want to thank you once again for having the time to just take a time and
Sure.
chat with us.
Here with Nick Lombardo today to video about his incredible life as an undercover gypsy. He's been traveling the gypsy trade, the gypsy road, and he discovered that gypsies are actually very good at video games, even though most people think they're only good at tattoos and working in circuses.
Okay, so as we know, we're right sitting up. Last year we stood next to Walter Day from Twin Galaxies. Sir, great as always to meet you, sir.
I'm honored to be on the
do the special handshake.
I'm honored to be on the Nick Lombardo show.
Yes. So how's everything been from this?
Things are going good. It's a nice, comfortable contest here. A nice, beautiful event here at Funspot 11. It's Funspot 11. You know, Funspot's the most distinguished classic arcade game in the entire world. So it's growing in fame and fortune every year. I think it's going to be a record number of people. I think they're going to break the 176 people that they had last year. Because I think it's already around 160 and there's still another day and a half to go.
Because we talked last year and sadly we lost the video, so this is kind of a redo of the video. But we said last year about how obviously all the different documentaries, quote unquote, have come out, and it's just made it more popular. And you've of course noticed that, right? Just
absolutely. There's more people than ever who are thinking about playing the old classic games. More people than ever are coming to the Twin Galaxies website, you know, twingalaxies.com. And what's interesting is not only are people coming to twingalaxies.com website to put their attention on the old classic games, but people are coming there because they're interested in Xbox, PlayStation 3, and Nintendo Wii. Because Twin Galaxies is the cultural home base for anybody who wants to achieve a world record mark on any game in terms of a high score or fastest time to completion type score. So we are the crossroads. TwinGalaxies.com is the crossroads of the competitive gaming world that goes after high scores and fast times.
obviously, you know, starting it, and it's great talking to you again, as always, every year.
I'm always honored to be on the Nick Lombardo show.
Yes.
Actually, it's not the one
It's Press Start.
Press Start.
Press Start.
I'm honored to be on the Press Start show.
So, once again, thank you very much, Walter.
Thank you, Nick.
For talking to us.